Hello guys, this is Dr. Cool Auto Fix. Today we're trying to diagnose a problem, and we've been battling with this problem for long now. Today we figured out that it could be actually the previous mechanic who actually worked on this car that actually made this mistake. So I just bought this tire off recently. Now you can see how that healthy that is, but when you look on the inside, it has worn very terribly. You can look at it. Now, one thing that drew my attention here is there are two rear tires. Why is it that the other tire is not wearing the same? Like you see this one here, this one is wearing the way it's supposed to, but though on the inside, yes, you can see that the inside is a little bit wearing more than the outside. So, which means the both of them, I'm going to be adjusting both of them today. Now, here is what I want to show you guys. These guys are crazy. I mean, you need to pay attention to details or even do a bit of research to be able to fix most of their car, because if you don't do that, you can't really fully understand how their car works. Now, this whole nightmare started when we decided that we want to replace this. There is a spring here because here is getting too low, so we replaced it. So when we replaced it, we don't fully understand the adjustment of this rear tire. So now we're having it too slanted like this, and I did note a shift on my steering because the steering also tightened a little bit to the right. Now I've actually looked for what is causing that problem and I couldn't be able to find it. Then the other thing there is the other signs which you need to also pay attention is when you're turning the car to the right, you're about to make a negotiation to right on a curved road, you're gonna be hearing this tire squealing. So I've been hearing this tire squealing a lot, like as if I'm about to hit somebody. But I wouldn't notice until this damage has occurred. So of recently, right now, I've just discovered what is actually causing this problem. And apart from that, there are some other symptoms also that is going to be showing, which is when you're on a highway driving, the car is gonna be waving to the right and left. So today, I'm gonna be helping you to solve that problem. If your car is waving to the right or left, or is wearing on the inside like this, even after when you finish doing alignment, because most of the times those who are the loop mechanic who does the alignment doesn't understand how most of this car works. So here are the tips which I'm going to be giving you today. Not just tips, I'm going to be showing you how to do it. So let me get underneath the car and show you what you need to do. Okay, here, this is the spanner you're going to be needing to do this. In some cases you might need it two, but in some other cases you might just need only one. But here I'm going to be showing you how to use this 18mm ratchet and socket to perform this very service. So what you want to do here first is you want to suspend the tire just like we suspended this tire here. When you suspend it so that it doesn't drag too much when you're trying to make the adjustment on the rear camber. So we are not going to be adjusting the other one today. We're going to be adjusting this one today. So we want to go underneath like this, and this is going to be a prime target. Now that's why I say that these people are just another kind of engineers, you know. When this problem was coming on, I did notice that there is a gap here, but it didn't occur to me that this is actually an adjustment. It's not just a bolt. So it's not just a bolt to just screw these things on, but it's just an adjustment. Now, when this car was waving, we've looked out everywhere here to find if we're going to see any bushing that has been damaged or torn apart, but we couldn't actually find out. But what actually drew my attention here is that this tire, when I made a travel with this car of recently, it still remained the way it is. It's not wearing uneven, but on this one here you can see it's very, very huge. All right, it's very huge, and I just bought this tire off recently. So now with that, I know that there's something wrong either with this bearing here, with the hub here, this back hub. I'm actually planning on changing or replacing it anytime soon, because I'm hearing some funny sound somewhere which I couldn't actually it sounded like a hub. So I decided, okay, today I was looking somewhere and I decided, and I saw how slanted this tire was, and the up part is actually towing inside, and I'm seeing it steering this way. I mean wearing out this fast this way. So here is what you need to do with your 18mm socket. you want to go ahead and slack. There is a first bolt here which extended to these very places, so you want to slack it. All right, now I'm gonna slack it. If you slack it from here to here, that's gonna be tightening it, so which means you're gonna be hitting it here. Okay. Now when you get it slacked like this, that it becomes free, I want to put it somewhere here on this side and adjust it. If you want it to toe outside, you want this downside to push back, then you want to, I just want you to watch. Can you see that? Can you see that? Do you capture that? Let me show you again. Watch. Watch here. Can you see that? It make a move. Can you see that? Can you see that? Now let me show you the tire, why I make those. Can you see that? Now I'm trying to show you exactly what happens when you turn that. Can you see that? Can you see that? Can you see that? So here now, what you need to do in this case, since you want the tire to come inside here, you want to shift it like this, and you can see it dragging this one up there. So you do it again, it's coming in. For here, I think this is the maximum it can go. So right now, since I've achieved the maximum toe in, I can now remove my socket. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Sorry guys, this, if you're doing this with a straight socket, that's gonna be good. All right, with a combination is okay. So here I'm gonna be needing to remove my, okay, got it removed. So now the next thing that I want to do right here is I want to check it again and make sure that it's all the way in. Then I want to come back here on the opposite side. Then I want to tie it back. And this time I want to tie it really strong, because if it gets loose again, it's gonna cause more damage to the tires, right? So now that I'm done with this, what I want to do next is I want to look at my tire, because I'm certain that by this time this tire is not gonna be slanting more inside anyway again. Then one other thing I want to say is this is the maximum it can go on. I'm going inside because that adjustment, they make it that way so that you don't exceed it. So now this is the maximum it can go, and pretty much I'm certain that I've solved the problem. So guys, now let me tell you something guys about the other side, the adjustment there. When you are touching that adjustment, I think it has a setting right there. So the setting there is what's going to determine if this tire is going to push in here. It has a tendency of pushing this tire in here as much as this one here. So you want to be very careful with how you deal with it, because it's actually grabbing it from somewhere here. So while doing this manually, you do and make a test drive, and after that test drive you will know if it is okay or not, because right here in this case this tire has shifted out here. So we're going to be making further adjustment to make sure that it comes back to how it was previously. That is tightening, that you're tightening it. Okay, so guys, the best practice for this is while someone is adjusting it right there, if you don't have a plumb to actually check it, I don't think this is going to be working with a plumb stuff, because you're working between here and here. All right, okay, Go. 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 Okay, I'm coming.
So let me come
Coming, okay.
You're up and go inside. Okay, fine.
Okay, let me look at it there and see where it reach. Let me remove the spanner. Why is your body smelling fish? Wow, this is back to where it was before, so which means this is the right setting for it somehow. Okay, you can go ahead and tight it strong. Okay guys, so we've back in getting here out as much as here in, so it was perfectly aligned the way we're looking at it to be.
No, you're not okay.
Hey, no.
That's why I say she gets
Losing that place again, you're gonna be needing two boats. Go. Okay. It's okay. No. Just do the service just like I've instructed you to do on this very video here, and I'm certain that your rear tire that is eating up from the inside like this is gonna be things of the past. All right. Okay guys, if this video helped you, do give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I gotta catch you guys later. This is Dr. Cool Auto Fix. Bye for now.